We all get bombarded every day with a myriad of messages, whether it be phone calls or texts, emails, or simple letters. How do we cut through that? How does a client make a real impact? Well, one Sydney-based company is doing just that. Powerful Points. High-impact videos and presentations focusing on a clear message. That's what Powerful Points does, a point of difference that's perfect for our new multiple outlet age, according to the businessman who's come up with the idea, Lee Featherby.
Depending who you listen to, anywhere from 10,000 to 600 messages a day. And how do you get cut through, right? We just don't have the time to absorb messages the way we used to. So it really does require you to present and deliver your information differently than you ever have in the past. If you look at what's changed in the past 20 or 30 years, we've now got streaming media, we've got the internet, we've got very sophisticated phones. People are used to a totally different way that messages are delivered. And when it comes to presentations, we're still back in the 1980s, basically. It's still bullet points, data heavy, that sort of stuff. People just aren't engaging. Instead of thinking about what we want to say, we need to think about what does the audience need to hear in order to make a decision that we want them to make. So we twist it around rather than most people stand up or when they start to put a presentation together, start to think about it from the point of view of what do I want to tell the audience. We start to say, well, if you were sitting in the audience and you wanted them to make a decision that you want them to make, what information would you need to have before you could make that decision? And we build the presentation and our communications from that perspective rather than the other way around.
Australian GM is VIVIAN ROUNSLEY.
Powerful Points presentations are special because we focus on what's important. We don't just look at design and making sure it looks good. We're more focused on making sure that the business outcomes are right. People expect more now, and we digest information in a very different way to a number of years ago. We've got iPhones and iPads and streaming of television shows. We need that high impact because we need people to pay attention. And if they don't have something interesting to draw their attention, they're just going to cut off. Death by PowerPoint was never good. It's just worse these days.
So clients, you've got some pretty high-end clients?
We certainly do. We're very lucky to boast a great series of clients, multinationals. We've got McDonald's, we work with Visa, we work with the Commonwealth Bank extensively, Qantas, Woolworths and Wesfarmers and a number of Australian clients. I think 40 of the top 50 listed companies we work with. The feedback we get from our clients is that we've really made a difference. We love the fact that they say they stand up and proudly present in front of one of our pieces of work because we know it looks good, because we know that it carries their brand, but far more important than that is the business outcomes that they get. The fact that their sales increase, the fact that engagement increases, whether that's employee engagement or client engagement, it's things like that that really drive us more than anything.
One of those big clients is McDonald's. They need to get impactful messages out to their restaurant staff, a job headed by Jessie Burns.
We have over 100,000 employees across 950 restaurants that we need to engage and communicate on a daily basis, and Powerful Points help us do that. We've been working with Powerful Points for 3 years now, and we continue to work with them because their material is professional, but it also gets the outcome that we're looking for, and our people are listening, which is great.
So successful has Powerful Points become, they've started franchising.
We've only just started franchising, but we realised we had an IP that was saleable and valuable to both clients and to us. So we invested with someone to help us develop and isolate where the opportunity would exist from a franchising point of view. So we have now a franchise system where the franchisor does the creative and holds the trainers, because we have quite a big training business as well. And the franchisees do the front end, the sort of account service, the sales, the project management from a client's perspective and that sort of thing. It's early stages, but we're getting a very, very positive response. It's a very profitable business because there's almost no fixed costs. So what you sell, basically, you make in gross profit. So it's very good from that point of view.